Hi there, Charles here, and today we are talking about watermelon growing. Today is day one, and we've been planting one of our 3 acres garden right here. And I want to answer a few questions and also share with you tips when it comes to growing watermelon. One of the questions that I've been getting most of the time has been about the varieties. People wants to know which one is the best varieties to grow. When it comes to watermelon, we have quite a lot of varieties currently in the market. There's over 50 varieties apparently. We have varieties like Sukari F1, which have been commonly growing. There are varieties like Yash F1. There are varieties like Tiger F1, varieties like Ferrari, varieties like Keto, among others. So you as a farmer, you can do your research based on the type of market you're targeting. Then you choose which variety to grow. Now today, we are doing 2 different varieties right here. The first variety that we planted is called Ferrari watermelon, and this is from Singeta. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation. This company called Singeta, I think that's a Kenyan company, and the variety is Ferrari F1. They sell different sizes, but this one is about 5,000 seeds. This thing right here. And the second variety that we've also planted is watermelon keto F1. So this is something we are doing right here. So just a tip for you when it comes to melon growing. Number one is, of course, selecting the site or the land where you're going to grow them in. And now after selecting and identifying, you need to prepare it, plow it very well. If you have been following me, I did a video right on this very spot when I was plowing this garden. So we did the plowing, first plowing, we cleared some of the trees and the grass. Then we did also the second plowing, and that is why the garden is looking the way it is looking right now. Very important tip for you: if you're growing watermelon, make sure you've cleared most of the trees in the garden, because watermelon cannot grow in waterlogged area. It cannot grow in swampy area, and then it can also not grow near shade. So you'll notice when you plant any of your watermelon under the shade, maybe a big tree, there will be no melon right there. They will all die. Why? Because melon really needs everything to be balanced. The sun has to be eating it, and also the rain, the water is also very important. But again, too much water or too much rain is not good. So it has to be kind of moderate. You can see a way to control it. So that's it. Make sure you prepare your garden thoroughly. And most people ask me that how much will I need to buy seed for 1 acre? Depending on the variety of seed you're buying, 1 acre you can maybe need a seed of, I guess, like 350,000. So also it depends on how many seed you're putting per all. Let me also answer that. What is the spacing of watermelon, and also how many seed do you put per all? Every farmer does their thing differently, but one thing I know, with all these years I've been growing melon is something that spread all over the garden so fast, because most of the varieties that we grow, or most of these varieties I've mentioned, by 72 days they are ready. They take between 72 days to 85 days, then they are ready for harvest. So depending on the varieties. So now the spacing for melon, personal I would recommend is I usually do 2 meters by 1 meter. So the rows are in between the plant spacing is usually 1 meter. The plant spacing 1 meter, 1 meter, and then the rows is usually 2 meters. So it's 2 by 1, and then you can do 1 seed per hole, or you can do 2 seed per hole. Now, to be on a safer side, you can do 2 seeds per hole, because somehow maybe sometimes not all the seed will germinate. But of course, most of these varieties, they have like 99% or 98, some 90%, some 95% germination rate. So you can plant 1 seed per hole or 2 seed per hole. Now, usually melon takes around 3 to 5 days to germinate. After germination, maybe 7 days after germination, you'll have to start spraying it. There are things you can use. The insecticide you can use. We have insecticide like rocket. We have insecticide like maybe, okay, I would recommend that for now, but there are others that you can use, which you can reach out, then I'll tell you the names. So that's it basically. Then once your melon germinate, first week you start spraying. Then after 2 weeks, maybe you can think of doing the first weeding, because you wouldn't want a weed to really disturb it. You do the weeding, then along the way, you'll be spraying with fertilizers from stages to stages. We have the vegetative stage, you buy fertilizers for that vegetative stage. Then we have it will reach some stage, it will start flowering, you buy fertilizer for that stage. Then now we get to the stage of fruiting and all those, so you buy fertilizer accordingly. But of course, alongside, you'll have to also be using insecticide and also fungicides. Then another important thing you'll have to also buy is the fruit flies traps. Watermelon is really disturbed by the fruit flies, which you may not see them with your eyes, but once you install the traps in the garden, you will see they will start, getting them. Usually 1 acre, you can have maybe 7 to 10 traps, depending on the type of traps you're buying and your budget, because some traps are really effective, some are kind of slow. So that's it basically. And yeah, today's video is basically to share those tips. And if you have any question in regards to growing watermelon, feel free to reach out. I'm always available. And by the way, I have a full guide that I've prepared. And if you want to learn about growing watermelon from beginning until harvest, what you should do, the spacing, how to prepare your garden, maybe fertilizer, which chemical to use, all those, I can share it with you, but that would be at a cost of 25,000 Uganda shilling. Because if you get that, it also helps me to run my channel. Usually, I try my best to share most of the information to you free of charge, and you only need your data to watch it. But this time, you can as well support by buying that. So if you need, feel free to reach out, then I can share on your WhatsApp or on your email. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Charles and I am the Ugandan farmer. Please look out this variety, Fahari and then Keto. Just follow along this journey, because I'll be sharing all the updates and you'll see how they'll do this time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.